Reuters reports that President Barack Obama is currently seeking $80 billion to upgrade the United States nuclear weapons system. Defense Secretary Robert Gates says the funds, which would be spent over a decade, were needed to, quote, rebuild and sustain America's aging nuclear stockpile. The Obama administration's move to strengthen the country's nuclear arsenal comes at the same time as the White House presses for sanctions against Iran for its nuclear power program, which has yet to show any sign of being used for weapons production. It also comes after Obama recently signed a treaty with Russia to reduce the strategic nuclear arsenals deployed by the former Cold War foes by 30% within 7 years. Obama also recently won a Nobel Peace Prize in part for his vision of a nuclear-free world. The White House says the $80 billion in funding it is seeking for the nuclear stockpile will be on top of more than $100 billion in additional investments in nuclear delivery systems like nuclear submarines. Democratic Senator John Kerry, who chairs the Senate Foreign Relations Committee, says the $80 billion in funding request is the largest since the Cold War, and, quote, it demonstrates the Obama administration's commitment to keeping America's nuclear deterrent safe and effective for a generation to come. The funds for upgrading the country's nuclear stockpile are a part of the treaty with Russia, which is still seeking approval from the U.S. Senate before it becomes official U.S. foreign policy. Kerry's committee is planning to enlist Republican political heavyweights such as former Secretaries of State Henry Kissinger and James Baker to testify on behalf of the measure.